Hi, I'm WanderingNewbie. It's time for Record Keeper. Today, we have a FF9 event. Answers with Strength. We get the good, fucked up Ispin's Castle music, which I now know where this song comes from. Sorry, I just remembered we're on speed 2, thanks to Record Dungeon. I'm upset that I didn't know more about FF9 back during, say, like the Death Gaze fight, the Death Gaze Apocalypse Plus, so I could have given such short statements for that fight, like much like Final Fantasy IX, buffs are fake, so don't bring any. Also, yeah, that was Silver Dragon. It doesn't really do too much. It has some physical attacks and some wind-based ones. Wind accessories will take care of that pretty easily, but you might want to stack your lightning resist more so for the second fight in this set. Who I might just laugh at. Alright. This will be good. So Kuja does like many elemental attacks. Fire, lightning, ice, you know, the huge. But also then likes to do his big lightning AoEs across your entire party. And pretty much just give you the business. Weird that. Here, in the Vapor Void, in the Vapor Chamber. Neo Dragon here has counterattacks, which is like kind of rude. The big things though are its usage of Tidal Wave and Tornado and the like. Those are actually the really rude moves that it has in its repertoire. Ah, Twister. Speak of the devil. However, with proper wind resistance, you can make that less of an issue. I don't believe the, oh, it's also affected by slow, so, yeah, I guess not all that scary, huh? And the proper application of summon. They won't last very long. Echo tries. Echo's here for support. Just barely. Well, let's light him up. These things deal mainly in physical, though they do have some magic attacks. hence the dual break. Back row team can take clear advantage of that. It seems that they're also increasing in stats as the fight goes on. Maybe. Could also be wrong there. But not too much trouble. So Rao here is very anti-physical, but also kind of anti-magic as well, thanks to a couple of its little tricks. Mainly, the anti-physical comes from the fact that if you ever hit him with a physical attack, he curls up. And what that does is just drastically increases its defenses across the board. The anti-magic comes from about halfway through the fight, at which point it will cast Reflect on itself, which you could easily bring a Dispel to take care of that, but I decided against that. Right, also that if you hit it while it's curled up with a physical attack, it destroys you. It will it will counter with a very strong physical attack. And there we saw Terra's damage kind of plummet pretty hard. That's because the Discord voice thing, I can't even recall what the name of the attack was already, is a hyper break. Just blows all your stats. Not really sure how long that lasts for, but it seems like long enough. Weird secondary fun fact. In my testing, it didn't use Earthquake this much. Like, man, actually. Yeah, there's the reflect. It does have a secondary nasty move up its sleeve, and we'll probably see it pretty soon. Although I guess the second nasty move isn't scripted, which I thought it was. I'll mention it if it doesn't come out. That's actually it, right there. 100% is that it just fucking uses Quake 1,000 times. Man, this dual break wore off too. Oh hey, Hyper Break wore off. Alright, so yeah, I don't think we're going to see it, so I'll just mention it now. It has a 91% chance to hit Berserk. Also that, a pretty beefy interrupt move. Yeah, that Berserk is really rude. So yeah, I just noticed the banner was a bit big. Alright, the clowns. The clowns actually come packing exactly their gimmick from the game. Barely changed. The only difference to this gimmick is that they actually throw in some other attacks in between their gimmick. And also has some status effects. Namely, Blue Boy likes to cast Stop, and once you get him low on health, he casts Haste. Red Boy likes to cast Sleep, and once you get him low on health, he does something else. I don't remember. Man! Hold up. Yup, totally have stop accessories equipped. I'll give you that one. Oh man, Strider, thank you for the resub. Fortunately, as has been stated before in the past, we have to have notifications turned off for the Record Keeper videos because that shit breaks. But still, thank you very much for the resub. Let's make sure that stop does not happen again. Right, okay. The other move that Red Boy can do is that he gains a Petrify. No. As long as you are neutralizing the clown's moves, though, they don't deal too much damage, but... And we'll probably see one get a move off at some point, because the actual charge time on moves is actually very fast. Is this gimmick a roundabout way of referencing Palamon Porum's twin? Maybe. In fact, because I have a veil ready to go. Yep. Even when a meteor actually go off, it's not too bad. It could be way worse. For as much as I'd want to be hooting and hollering about the Combat King here, not so much this time around. Mainly because Combat King is multi-target. Speaking of which, time for them to get another meteor off. The meteor that Blue Boy does, and the flare that Red Boy does are piercing. That's their main threat. Aside from that, I can give or take them. Man, that crit rate though, right? Thank you. Arcade Pit was really fun. I love Record Keeper to death, but if it wasn't for Record Keeper, I'd probably be on Arcade Pit way more often. Give me them crits. There we go. One. One crit. Yeah, see, if you don't have a full bar going into the, and we'll be fine. He doesn't do the real breaks. And finally, Bart shows up. Sleep shouting. If only. That's me sleeping. This fight's almost over though. Either this or this. Yeah, pretty simple. Just neutralizing them is the big thing. And don't focus top boy because you don't want to deal with that haste. By the way, it starts off the fight with the move that lowers your mind. Now you're carrying the virus too. Just two clowns. Now the nice thing is that because I need to use Grace to fix the problem, my healer's actually way jacked up. My healer in these fights ends up high on Grace. Engaged. It's Leo's time to shine. So the one thing is, I am actually going to be... It's weird. Like... I don't want to say I need to slow roll this fight, but there will be parts where I'm not going to rush. Case in point right here. So Meteor is the start of the transition attacks. They can't be using the skin that you're using for Kane because I used the Holy Dragoon skin. Ooh, chunky. So I'm going to be cutting this really close with my recasts of wall. We're still good for now. One thing about Melty Gemini here, Melty Gemini, actually pushes out a lot of damage. So generally, you get a lot of soul breaks off. Next time, oh boy. Okay. Again, hopped up on Grace. She's powerful. Whew, it okay. We safe. Pretty much Minfilia is on standby here to recast Grace the second transition attacks come out. Yes. One thing that my double casters have always proven me is that they will always do a clutch double cast when needed. About that time, though. She might actually get off that Medica before... Damn. Dang. So there you're seeing the effects of the virus. Now you have it. Like I said, the damage kind of ramps up. The damage is extremely real in this fight, but only in the later phase. My healers are good. And well behaved. Did okay. They're tanks, they have HP. It's their job. One final shot for the road. Magic Pixel always. Way more reasonable than last week. Holy crap. Well, I mean, Freya's a dancer purely based on one scene in the game. I know. I like that there's actually reasoning behind the fact that Freya is a dancer. It's stupid, but I actually love it. So this can go way faster because this team is using real weapons and not baby weapons. Alright, so Strider in the chat says that they managed to get the whale difficulty for the new tournament down to 73%. Now, does that mean you took 73% off, or you got it down to 73%, like if you took off 27%? I fucking hate this notation. It is always goddamn confusing. And there's the dragon finally getting its own dragon, worm, snake, Snek. Finally getting its reflect off. Alright, so you took off 73%. Yeah, I haven't jumped back into it yet. I should, just to see if I can actually get down that 50. I've just been busy. It's been a real mad busy week for me. Everybody's done. Damn it. Oh my god. Just die. Fall off your goddamn horse. Song has terrible looping. Ultimate Venom Powder. Vivi's very strong. What have you done to my Black Mage friends? You Give me back my friends. So due to Garnet's Ramu buff and Grace, Aiko is like way more online than normal. It's kind of disgusting. Engage the boy. God, I love that one. That's such a good soul break. Too bad it sucks. I feel bad for Vivi Soul Breaks because they never really wow me with the animations. They're really good, but the animations are kind of mediocre. Like they always want to do like these stills from the cinematics, and it doesn't do it for me. Like I'm all for that until it does like the VV still, and then I'm like, you lost me. That's where you lost me right there. But anyway, the boy's online. He's extremely powerful and real, and my friend. Numbers. See, Steiner normally would suck in this battle because there's really no attack ups going out. But with the in fire, the crit chance from Aiko, he makes up for lost ground. Let's finish him with a double meltdown. Oh, just barely held on there. There we go. Man. Sorry, V-Prisoner has now linked something in the chat that seems to be a dying melted Gemini. I don't care if this is ending up in like the chopped up video. A dying melted Gemini with a poison in peril on him. Did somebody really kill melted Gemini with poison? Okay, so step 1, speed 2. Step 2, reflect Orlando. We have neutralized the stop and the flare. Let's see how much this meltdown does. I don't think it's going to do too much. Yeah, it seems about right. We'll probably hold Kuja's turn and have him actually use the roaming warrior. Why have I not used Hyper Mighty yet? Because this boss has gimmicks. That being one of them. The boss has 2 scripted dispels at 70? 70 and 40 maybe. That's it. The fight is won. The day is mine. Whoa. That was cool game. Cool move, Record Keeper. Also, like, specifically expanding on the scripted dispels, and the whole magic lore reflect mechanic, since nothing of the boss, aside from his flare, deals magic damage, and I'm utilizing a magic lore. Yeah, don't bring a magic breakdown to this. Just let him hit himself in the face for 6k every time he casts flare. In fact, if you want to get ballsy, bring Faith. Make him deal more damage to himself. Like, look, it's free damage. You gotta bring the magic lore and the reflect, but the damage is free. There are fights that exist that allow you to do cool gimmicks in Record Keeper. Please do these more often. Record Keeper dev team, they're really fun when they exist. Oh, I actually should have just waited for him to cast another flare. Damn. I'm a fool. Should have let him take himself out. Lord. I'm old. And that's it for the FF9 event. Next week, we are going to have FF5. Just in time for Fiesta. They always seem to run an FF5 event in the summer. Bring with it another Neo Torment. So, I'll see you then.